Yes, this is the assurance that we have in this new month. The 6th month of the 12th month. Yes, June. You're welcome to Afternoon Drive Show on Lagoon Radio. Of course, the first Thursday and the second. Today is 2nd. Yeah, 2nd of June 2022. You're welcome to Afternoon Drive Show. The choice of song was actually intentional because I love the fact that it's all about praise, giving thanks to God despite everything, goes up and down that has been going. Yeah, I just want to shake. I want us to shake her body. You know, if you have been going through a difficult time, or your day has been rough, I believe this song will try to to do something.
You are the Lord, the Lord, the Lord, the Lord. Let your name be glorified.
Yes, my name is Olumakaiye, and on that, I welcome you to Afternoon Drive Show on Lagoon Radio. The time check is 4 minutes gone past the hour of 2 p.m. And I'm not here alone. I have my people in the studio. Yes, good afternoon, Sandra.
Good afternoon, Shay.
And good afternoon, Chimize.
Good afternoon.
What happened to me?
No, I remembered something.
What do you remember?
No.
And what do you
It's still going to tell us. I'm very sure of that. I hope it's money. And good afternoon, Shagun.
Yes, good afternoon.
How you doing now? How is everybody doing? It's a new month, so
Yes,
That's true.
the month of June.
we're fine.
6th month.
I think we're fine.
Yes. Do you know what I just remembered? Do you know what I just remembered? No. I looked at you and I'd be like, now wow, Shagun. I'm not good talk.
No talk. Wait.
I'm not good talk.
Wait
God will do our own.
Amen. God will do everybody.
The eyes that Chimeze is looking at him where you're calling Shegu. I'm just suspecting. Let me leave my comment.
No, mind Chimeze. I know what's wrong with Chimeze.
What is wrong with him?
Just look at
primary. Wait now.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to
He's
do.
been working tirelessly on this APC primary that will be conducted soon.
Oh, okay. The primary
Yes,
election
so
that's
he's
coming
been
up.
so engaged.
Oh, are you one of the delegates?
Ask him. I know
Ask him.
Simon.
Please, because if you are one of the delegates, I wouldn't mind.
No.
I'm actually looking for any delegate to
Lo
become my
and
friend
behold,
now.
I say,
see this one?
very, very really, I say unto you, Chimeze is one of the delegates of the APC. If you don't know, get that one to your head today. After the primary, I beg, Bilimo.
I hate APC.
You're saying it.
I hate APC for me. This is why you're talking about delegates. Better no go with me for road.
So you are doing what now? You are denying APC.
I'm not denying them.
Don't worry.
I've not been part of
Will
APC.
not make you a delegate again.
Don't make me.
Yes.
Actually, it's going to be a good thing if you have a delegate from Lagoon Radio.
Honestly speaking.
So,
Chimeze will just
you guys should no. You guys should think about it. Anyways, it's June and the 6th month. In the month of in the year, we've actually entered the half. The half of the year, and a lot of things has been happening. A lot of people. Election is drawing near. A lot of goals in the politics world. A lot of goals in entertainment everywhere, even in Nigeria.
Everywhere is not settled.
Everywhere is not settled, but we
The
believe
Lagoon
that
Radio is settled though.
Lagoon Radio is settled. Our home is settled in Jesus' name.
Amen.
I mean, don't tell me to
Gospel.
So, guys, let me get to ask you. And if you're just joining us, don't forget it's Lagoon Radio, and we are broadcasting live from the Diocese Palace here in Marina, Lagos. It's a new month, and we want to hear from you. Or you can send in your song requests. Yes, we are ready to play you your favorite song. And at the same time, if you have a birthday, you have someone you want to wish happy birthday, we are also here for you. Yes. Let me get to ask my people here in the studio. So, what's up? It's a new month. What do you have to say?
Oh well, to me, I just thank God for God I've done in my life. That is a great year, and it's another wonderful month. It's not easy when you sleep and wake up and count yourself blessing that you are alive in the land of living. So I'm just grateful, despite that myself they hold this time, they this country.
Every day, day. It's going to be every day.
Wait, guy. I don't know where the ministry. I was talking to somebody like there's a lot of stuff. You know what he told me? He's operating into the heavenly account. Is it where you're operating? Yeah, I'm operating. I'm seeing the physical world.
Ever since I got to know Sandra. I don't know whether yesterday or because I didn't see her yesterday, but whenever Sandra talks, Sakbadi.
So you do know who is going to help your ministry? I have to say it. Maybe somebody's there to help my ministry.
I said it in the morning.
Please
we
help
only
me.
get to know when people don't have money. But the moment that money eventually comes, nobody hears anything.
I beg, leave Sandra alone. She's saying, let her talk. You don't know, maybe probably our helper is listening to Lagoon
Don't worry,
Radio.
send your account number, send your digits to
That's
Chimeze.
exactly what she's
No,
supposed
say
to
to
do.
Chimeze. Why Chimeze?
Don't worry, Chimeze will be a delegate soon.
Please, you know, they say every afternoon of gossip or afternoon of rumor, there's a truth on it. Maybe we might be here, we might not know.
Honestly.
But Chimeze, please,
Honestly.
if you are one of the delegates, I wouldn't mind.
He may be pretending.
Okay, pretending or not. Okay, thank God I've heard from you. So let's hear from you guys too. The month of June. So, what's the plan? Let me get to ask.
Well, God has been faithful, honestly speaking.
Why
if we
you
would,
go talk?
I calm down now.
I'm not saying anything now.
So why you don't go talk?
Shay, you asked me to talk when I'm talking already. Okay. But it is well. This month is the 6th month of the year, and we are grateful. If not for anything, for life and for the growth. We thank God for the extent He has brought us and where He's taking us to. And even as a church, we thank God where we are today. Even for our, on our leadership part, God has been faithful to. No anything calamitous has not happened to anybody, and we have no reason to mourn anybody. So God has been faithful. This new month, we pray in His mercy, God will see us through, and we'll be happy at the end of the year. And I hope we adapt to the situation in the country. Because I think in Nigeria we are used to adaptation. I love that. I love whenever I hear the word adapt and adjust. I was listening to a radio station in the morning when I was heading here, when I was coming here rather. A presenter was asking a government official that, how do you expect people to adapt or to adjust? Instead of man to say, I don't want to say a reasonable thing, but instead of the man to deal with the question the way the man said it, he said we just have to adapt. We just have to. That's the question. Not like how do you? But I would say let me answer that question now. The situation in the country, even in the state, Okada has been banned. If you are one of the Okada men, if you are into that, please. Diversify your engagements now. Go and find another job. Because if all this task force catches you, you're not going to enjoy yourself. Yes. They will spoil the day for you.
We are still going to talk about okay, that, how it's affecting people.
I think this has come with a new month.
I'm telling you.
Yes, now it's a new month.
As the first day of June.
So if you patronize this Okada men, like you have to think twice now. Because the moment they catch the Okada man, you are not safe too. Abi now, Chimeze.
Okay, let's get to hear from Chimeze too.
Well, I don't like Okada, Sha.
Okay.
So
everything you don't like APC. You don't
what
Okada.
Can you say? It's a new month, so
it's a new
what's
month.
the plan?
Which plan? I'm just hopeful. I'm waiting upon God.
Looking up to Jesus.
Yes,
the author, the finisher.
Okay,
that's my own plan this month. I'm just looking up to God. God knows.
God day, and that's the best decision. Just looking up to God and hoping that, oh God, I beg you. This is the 6th month, though. This year must not pass me by. What's in the occur?
What's in the occur? 30th May, I looked at myself and said, May is ending though. I say, God, Naju with the enter. We don't enter already. So, today is 2nd. So,
Yes, but we thank God it's a new month. To God be the glory. I know a lot of people, when I woke up to, and I'll be like, come on, it's actually the 6th month. We've entered the half of the year already.
Yes, okay.
What has been happening? I was like, okay, what have I asked myself those questions. Yes, when I woke up, I was like, okay, what have I been able to do this within the past 5 months? Like, what have I been able to achieve and all? And I was thinking, I was like, well, Oluwashim, to God be the glory.
Hallelujah.
I said, thank God
For your name.
yeah. And come to think of it, I've never liked anything as such. I've never liked anything, and I was like, fine. If this 6th month can be like this, the next 6th month should be better. Like, it should be the best and beyond. Anyways, very soon we'll be joining. We'll be having a guest in the studio. Yes, is a representative from the Young Professional Fellowship. It will be joining us to talk about the forthcoming program that is happening next week, Saturday. Yes, and let's go on this music break, and when we come back, we're going to be having the guest in the studio. Stay connected to Lagoon Radio and don't go anywhere.
Thank you so much, Jesus. You never ever let me fall. Thank you, Jesus. You carry me on your shoulder. Hallelujah. You never ever let me fall. Thank you, Lord. Thank you so much, Jesus. You never ever let me fall. I give you praise, oh God. You carry me on your shoulder. You did it for me by your mercy. By your grace, I thank you, Lord. Thank you so much, Jesus. Oh, give thanks to the Lord. 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 For everything he has done. Oh, give thanks to the Lord. For everything he has done. Oh, give thanks to the Lord. Somebody shout hallelujah. Oh. Hallelujah. Somebody shout hallelujah. Oh. Hallelujah. Everybody shout hallelujah. Oh. Hallelujah. Oh, yeah, shout hallelujah. Oh. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. No one can come to the Father without him. Right alone. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. No one can come to the Father without him. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Forever and ever. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. No alternative. No one can come to the Father without him. Oh, da kilo rukara oh. Kilo rukara oh. Na wonder Na miracle Say all around Ibala London Ibala America Africa Everywhere I look, Jesus, your love is all around. Everywhere I look, Jesus, your love is all around. He way me must have for me. He way me must have for me. The Bible tells me. He way me must have for me. Ninu iwe Romans. Chapter 8. Verse 28. The Bible tells me. The Bible tells me. You way me must have for me. The Bible tells me. The Bible tells me. In the book of Romans. In the book of Romans. Chapter 8. Verse 28. Only all things are working together for my good. All things are working together for my good. All things are working together is intentional. All things are working together for my good. People gbàdúrà say amen. Amen. Lórúkọ Jésù. I'm sorry. I will need
This is exactly the prayers for this new month. Yeah, that was a very beautiful song by David OK. Yes, in the song titled In the Kingdom. I hope you enjoy the song, and I hope you're enjoying the afternoon drive show. My name's still Olumakaiye Ajadi, and people call me Abike Treasure. You're welcome back. And before we went on that break, I said we'll be having a special guest in the studio. Yes, a representative from the Young Professionals Fellowship. And here with me is Reverend Engineer Innocent Gigi. Welcome to Lagoon Radio. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much for having me here.
You are welcome. And the program coming up. Before I'll go into the program, who are Young Professionals Fellowship and their mission?
The Young Professional Fellowship is the vision of our diocesan and missioner, the Most Reverend Dr. Humphrey Bamishebi Olumakaiye, and it was formally inaugurated on the 2nd of October 2021, and our visionary set man, His Grace, he saw the gap, between the young professional and the youth. So there is a missing link, and he wanted to bridge that gap. So through the instrumentality of Holy Spirit, he was able to note that and was able to carve that structure in order to bridge that gap. And that's why we have the Young Professional Fellowship. This thing happened because it's more like bringing the young professionals that cannot see any expression in the Anglican Church, to give them a structure through which they can reach to the world and also contribute to the diocese. And because of that, we have our vision, we have our mission statement, and again, we have our objective.
Okay.
Permit me to, to say something about the vision and the mission statement, is to assemble young professionals in the Diocese of Lagos Anglican Communion to have a distinct fellowship in the body of Christ within the communion. And our mission statement states that to build a fellowship of young professionals who are passionate about God, unhindered in their love for Him, and to find expression in the Anglican Communion and shine as a light to the world in their spheres of influence. So these are some of the things our diocesan want to achieve, and the primary objective in order to sort this and to bridge this gap is to create a platform.
Okay. That
platform to unite and engage all the young professionals who will impart the diocese, impart in their archdeaconry, and also make impact in the world at large, and even in their parishes. Okay. And another objective is to encourage former parishioners who have gone out to other denominations to come back and also express their God-given talents, bring it together and build that structure that will take up the church of tomorrow. And again, it goes a long way to support interaction.
Okay.
Yeah, and to grow, for us to interact for spiritual growth, for capacity development, professional advancement. In this professional advancement, early this year, just to, buttress the point, early this year, I was having some challenge in getting some civil quotations. And luckily, I'm privileged to serve. The population of the church is mostly young professionals. So I had to call somebody. I need this. He said, okay, I'm a civil guy, but I don't have the capacity for my company to execute this job, but I can get you this because I'm not a civil engineer. I'm a mechanical and pipeline. So in a few days, he sends it to me, and that forms the basis through which I use in my work to get the quotations sorted out. Yeah. So you see, without that, I wouldn't have known. And
exactly.
Having that makes me to feel at home that, church is not just to worship God alone. Interaction
yes. and connection
and networking.
Networking.
So that's basically what young professional fellowship, the objective, and again, to contribute actively to the programs of the diocese, the archdeaconry, and the parish. Create program just like the one we're about to have now.
Wow, great! You actually have a lot to do in a young professional fellowship. I hope you guys will accept me if you want to join.
Oh yes! Oh
why
yes!
Why do you guys just give that?
you know, just to say something more. In addition, I remember in 2015. You see, I went for a program and I was disturbed because I left office for that program, and at the end, I thought I wasted my day. In fact, I had to call Reverend Boloshinu. I said I would never attend this program. The program was fantastic, but actually, it wasn't for my level.
Oh,
yes. Was it a youth program?
Oh, yes.
I guess what?
It was fantastic for the level of the people that attended. You know, they even look forward to attending it next year. But for me, it was a waste of time.
Waste of time, okay.
So with young professional fellowship, oh my goodness.
Okay, let's move to the program that you are having next week, which the theme is work-life balance and Christian perspective. Tell us more about this program. What is it going to be all about?
Okay, when you look at work-life balance, let me define it according to Wikipedia. Work-life balance is the balance that an individual needs between time allocated for work and other aspect of life. The time you need between the allocated time for work and the aspect of life, and the areas of other life includes, but are not limited to personal interest, which includes the what's it called, the religion, your belief, fellowship, and other things, your family, the family aspect, the social or leisure activities. So these are some of the things we are to balance. So it is pertinent to note that the ideal work-life balance varies in different employee, employer, or individual. So your work-life balance may differ from mine. So I shouldn't follow your own pattern. I should find out my own pattern. But at the end, everything is the same thing, just the same goal. And again, considering from a Christian perspective, which it comes from the Bible. When you look at it, because our manual is the Bible. When you look at it, you will see that even in the Bible, all these things, because everything you need as a human being is found in the Bible. When you look at Genesis, in Genesis 1, God created heaven and earth and everything therein. So there is work for 6 days. When you look at Genesis 2:2, God rested after the 7th day. So there is a rest. When you look at 3:8, and you would see that even God visited. He said, in the cool of the day. God visited. Yes, I don't want to go into the theological part of it,
We don't even have much time. We don't really have much time on the show.
So you see, it is there in the scripture that we will. In fact, if you look at Deuteronomy 24:25, it talks about a man that is married newly, just like I did last month. You are meant to spend 1 year without work, without everything, just stay with your wife. So you see, the Bible incorporates all these things. There is a time for rest, there is a time for work, there's a time for leisure, social activity. So based on these, this program is coming for work-life balance. And the Anglican Church is rich with powerful people, life experience, practical people, like our guest speakers. One of the guest speakers there is Dr. Olumakaiye Olehi, Managing Director, Rev'd Park Company Limited. Another person, Mrs. Frances Peters Omaraye. I believe I got the name. That's the DGM, Amni International Petroleum
Development.
Development. So you can't afford to miss this program. This is just an opportunity, to reposition all of us to function effectively in life. People are just living. They are not living. They are all passing through the earth. But it is high time we came to understand that we need to live because people are just passing through, irrespective of your wealth, your influence, or your spiritual decoration on earth. If you don't have work-life balance, you are just passing through the earth. You are not living.
Yes, he has said it all. If you don't have a work balance, you are just passing through. You're just passing through life. And of course, he says something that you can't afford to miss this the program that is coming up next week. And I can read here that there will be side attraction, which is networking section. That is if you come early, right? Side networking section, exhibition, and raffle draws for early birds.
Yes.
So, guys, don't miss this for anything. Registration is on. When is it closing?
The registration is still ongoing
Okay.
till 10th because
Okay.
the program is on the 11th of June 2022.
Okay. Do you have a website where people can just go?
Through our link, you'll
Okay.
be able to access all the things you need to access. There
What's the
is a
link? What's the link, sir?
That's the YPF. We have a YPF. It's on the flyer too, and YPF and Diocese of Lagos. We have our handle, our Facebook. If you go to visit our Facebook, the Young Professional Fellowship Diocese of Lagos, you will see all the information you need or you require to know.
Okay, thank you very much, Reverend Engineer Innocent JJ. Thank you for joining us on the
Thank you
show.
very much.
Yeah, next week we'll be there.
Okay, that's fantastic.
Thank you very
Hope
much.
all of you will be there, right?
Yeah, of course.
Have you registered?
Oh, we're going to register. We're just hearing it for the first time, so.
Okay. That's right.
You know, before you go, he just said something about last month. He made a point that last month was a great thing. With Thane, he got married last month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It just look like coincidence. We just have two young men that just got married last month sitting together. So it's a great thing.
Oh yes.
Well,
It's no.
Sure, camera is not even on them.
I think
Camera
that's
is not on them.
That's too personal.
How?
How? Fine, your time is coming now.
Hey, thank you.
Get your turn.
Congratulations, sir.
Congratulations, sir.
It's just that I'm not doing the biblical injunction of 1 year staying at home to look after my wife. According to Deuteronomy 24:5.
So you supposed
Would you
to
have loved to
stay?
do that?
But you see, that's the problem.
Would you have loved to do that?
No.
Wait, you are talking as a clergy person. The young man there is not even a clergy person.
He's not even a
He's
clergy
not even-
person, so-
and he's not even
So that forms the basic of this work-life balance.
Yeah.
In our age now, due to the economic situation,
yeah.
we can't afford to do that.
To do that anymore.
However, we must also have that balance.
Exactly. Thank you very much
you
once
so much,
again.
sir.
We really appreciate you for coming live on Lagoon Radio. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tola Sanwo. No one can come to the Father without. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Forever and ever. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. No alternative. No one can come to the Father without. Oh, da kilo rukara oh. Kilo rukara oh. Na wonder oh. Na miracle. Say all around. Ibala London, Ibala America, Africa, Nigo Agbaye, Láyé lọ́run. Everywhere I look, Jesus, your love is all around. Everywhere I look, Jesus, your love is all around. Ìwé mímọ́ sọ fún mi. The Bible tells me. Nínú ìwé Romans. Chapter 8, verse 28. The Bible tells me.
This is Lagoon Radio.
The Bible tells me. In the book of Romans. In the book of Romans. Chapter 8, verse 28. Only all things are working together for my good. All things are working together for my good. All things are working together is intentional. All things are working together for my good. People gbàdúrà say amen. Jésù, a sórí ire o, a ò ní sọkú. Ìlérí Olúwa, a wá sí ìmúṣẹ lórí ayé wa o. Lórúkọ Jésù, lórúkọ Jésù. The promises of God are yes o. Promises of God are yes and amen. We lift your name, 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 we lift your name. Shout ale, 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 shout ale. I will lift up your name. Kábíyèsí rẹ o, ọba mímọ́ 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 nínú ọlá o, àpáta ayérayé o, ẹrù jẹjẹ létí o, òkun pupa, òkèlè gbogbo tó ṣòro rọlù, òkèlè gbogbo tó ṣòro gbẹmí, ọba mímọ́ mímọ́ tó ń gbẹ̀bí gíga o, àyàn lóko, ẹrù jẹjẹ létí o, òkun pupa o, ọba mímọ́ tó ń gbé níga tó rẹ̀ ní sílẹ̀, akọ́dá àṣẹ̀dá olórúkọ rẹpẹtẹ, àkìkì tán, àyèyè tán, àbọ̀ ọ̀bọ̀ tán, àgbègbè tán, ọba tó wúwo tí ò ṣe gbé, àfúyẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ màmá ṣe gbé, kábíyèsí rẹ o. I will lift up your name. I will lift up your name. Oh, Alpha and Omega. Nobody like you, Jesus. Oh, Jehovah. Give him the glory. He's worthy to be praised. Highest, highest, highest. That is your name. Say highest.
This is Lagoon Radio.
Yes, you're welcome back. It's still afternoon drive show on Lagoon Radio, and I hope you are also enjoying every bit of the program, guys. A lot of things has been going on the internet. So it's not even good news. Not good news. This one is not good news. The one I saw, this 47-year-old woman that committed suicide, and this other lady that died yesterday. What was it? Yesterday or today? Because she she went for plastic surgery. Yeah, and unfortunately, it wasn't successful. She died in the process. It's so these two stories is actually depressing. The third one, but to God be the glory, he was rescued. The young man that was saved from ending his life at that Lekki Kuyi Bridge. I don't know if you guys see the video. You guys see the video?
Yes, I
saw it.
I saw the story, but I didn't bother checking the video.
So
because it's like that's become the trend now. Yes, now.
How can that one be a trend?
You know,
I
like
what
it's
I'm
just
saying.
like almost like
it has
every
been
year.
happening, like almost every 3 months or 6 months.
You
now.
just see somebody that wants to
commit suicide, even especially that lagoon. I don't. Yes, now.
I think the government
So
should
that's why I
try
didn't
to.
bother checking the video again.
Well, what are you trying to say, Sandra?
I think the
should do
government
what?
should try to build something. I don't know. I'm in my head
Something
because
is there
I'm just
already.
looking at. No, I'm looking at probably because the place is a little bit low. They can climb and jump.
No,
but
they
if
won't
it's
see
high,
it that
before
way.
they will climb up, people will
That
call
place,
them.
that
They
place
will
is-
still find an
honestly,
alternative.
that's
That's not even the case, babe.
Somebody may even use a ladder.
That thing is better like that because before you can find your way to climb, it's better that way.
Even
What I'm
somebody
trying to say
eventually
is that they will
falls
still
inside,
find
you'll be
another
able to rescue the
alternative.
person easily.
That is just they will still find another alternative. The question here is, what is the problem? We all know Nigeria is not smiling. Honestly speaking, we all know that. But
You've said the problem. You're still asking what is the problem.
But I don't think that's the problem.
Let's say we are all into this thing
I
together.
exactly.
Now.
I didn't think
don't
that's the
get it.
problem.
The thing
If
is
it is
just that mental health. We need to talk about it the more. Why can't people commit suicide in this country? When you are hungry, you see somebody bought a form, 100 million. It's enough reason to be depressed. Yes, some people in their lifetime they've not seen 100,000 in their account.
Honestly,
Some people like me, we've not seen 1 million in our account. You understand? No, presently I don't have 1 million in my account.
It's not joke.
It's enough reason to get depressed. You forgot the one that happened in Port Harcourt. People that went to collect palliative, like the church organizing something, and 32 people died.
Free shopping.
Stampede. There was a stampede.
Yes.
It's part of, but the one that died of surgery, of doing bomb. That one. In fact, let me not say.
Letting God deal with
That one is not depressing.
Case.
She deserved what she got.
No.
Wait. Can we say is also depression? Because when you don't love yourself, you feel like,
you don't love yourself. Once you see body
Okay. Let's say
depressed.
I was talking to a girl one day, like she was just thinking aloud that, Father, what is this? That look at the way my God creates my siblings, my friends, and whenever we go out, and nobody's admired. So this thing is has been eating her.
So why are you not bleaching?
Everybody cannot be the same.
Let me tell you a story. Before, when I was serving, there was this girl. She had an accident or something when she was small. So the thing fractured her hand. Some of the fingers are not we are not complete. Anytime you see her, she's on long sleeve. She covers the hand. If she's not putting on long sleeve, she use. So one day she was kidnapped on her way to CDS. She was kidnapped. Inside the bus, they have started searching her to take everything away. She now started crying. Say, made them pity her now that she opened that and say, see her hand. That this one is enough to even pity her. That she's not a complete human being. So one of the kidnappers looked at her and said, this one I can't tell. What are we doing with this one? They opened the door and threw her away. Since that day, she made a confession and made a testimony and said that she is the most grateful person on earth. That if she doesn't know that maybe this was the reason God made, she would have died by then.
She would have died.
But that her hand that was fractured was the thing that saved her. So a lot of people get into competition. That's why you don't admire yourself. You don't love yourself the way you are. That's one apart. I don't want us to go that one apart. Now, looking at the lady that committed suicide, we keep talking about it. You know, even yesterday, I had someone, a classmate. She's married, had kids. She have kids, about 3 or 2. She was chatting me that she's losing it. That she wants to give up. I say, which kind? Giving up on what? You know, I now tried to interact with her. I say, me that is talking to you, I'm also facing my own challenges. But it's not enough reason to be down. That God is always faithful. You know, that's one thing we don't understand. You know, there is a way God does his own thing. God will always be God.
Yes,
You'll be expecting him quick fire service, but God will always maintain that beat of his. So when we talk about our leaders, I don't call them leaders, our politicians, they are wicked.
Dear.
What is happening now is enough reason for someone who thinks that he has lost it, is enough reason for that person to commit suicide. 100 million. Do you know the rumor of dollars that was shared in the campaign?
Is it the rumor? Don't you see the pictures?
Are you there? Abby? Where is a rumor that dollars were shared?
No, you know why I say is a rumor? Because actually, I saw it in one of the newspaper where the picture was taken clear. You understand? And there was a post of PDP there.
Do you know that some people are even
that picture
saying
was
it's
2015. It's resurfaced.
Okay.
I've seen that picture before. It resurfaced even before so that one is a rumor.
Okay.
EFCC, if there is a claim like that, EFCC were on the ground that day. They should have arrested people that were sharing the dollars. So it's a rumor that dollars were shared. Even we know that our politics has been politicized, has been monetized. You understand? So it's enough reason for some people to commit suicide too. But all we are saying is take it easy with yourself. We are all in this together. We are all in this together. Some people, some bakeries in this Lagos Island, they have closed up because diesel.
Yes,
you can buy diesel 800 when you cannot produce what. So we are all in this together. All we are pleading is people like that woman. it can be, I don't know what I can say that caused her own depression. She's lonely, and that is it. Find people to talk to, get friends around you, and maybe she's part of those that may have incurred bad friends. It's a pity that we didn't hear her part of the story before she died.
Exactly.
So that is it. So all we are pleading is love yourself. Make yourself comfortable. Like I dey catch cruise with everything around me. If you
make yourself happy, because I do. If I say, you have to be honest, I was just reading about the old thing, and I'll be like, is it that we don't talk about these things enough? Is it that we don't talk about self-love? Is it that we don't talk about depression? Is it that we don't talk about mental health enough?
We don't.
Even in the church.
How do you want us to talk about it?
Even in the church, they're not doing enough justice.
Because the person that you're looking up to is depressed also with the situation of the country. A lot of people are not happy.
I think I have a different opinion.
Okay.
To me, I don't think it's all about what is happening around you. What makes what makes a problem is simply how you perceive the situation. Okay. Your idiosyncratic approach to that thing will determine whether it will be. As Chimese just said now, he said he catches cruise even with almost everything that happens around him. Why? Even when it's not funny, you can make it funny.
Okay.
It is you. It's all about you. Because if you are affected, it all lies on you. Now, consider the person that just committed suicide now. Whether she likes it or not, she will be somewhere now. Because the moment you discover that you are dreaming, it means there is another life, even apart from the one you are living now. That's a very simple example, or evidence rather. If you don't believe that we are going elsewhere, when people sleep and they dream, where are they? It means there is life apart from the one we are living now. So think about it. It doesn't want your eternity. You just die like that and just be somewhere that you don't even. So that's it. It is you. Make yourself happy yourself. If somebody wants to affect your being, like your state, you yourself be reasonable, because it all lies on you. Give yourself the joy you desire.
Let me say something. The truth is, I love when people are saying a lot of wonderful things. I've been in that shoe, and to be honest with you, the way that thing grew up, by the time you are nursing a lot of things in your mind, your brain, a lot of things are all going, around you. And probably people around you might not know that probably what they're saying is actually weighing you down. Yes. It just occurred to me.
What they're saying,
yes,
right?
can make weigh you down.
Okay.
Okay, let's just you are a group of friends, you guys finish school together and things are going well together. A little thing you feel like, oh, do you see that this person has gotten married? Do you see that person? It's not everybody that can handle it the way Chimize is handling it.
That's why I said idiosyncratic approach, your personal approach.
No, wait, let me
grow to that level.
No,
it doesn't just happen.
No, let me say something.
I understand
you. Not. I understand where you're going. It's not. I'm going personal,
but
like me.
How can we tell this type? How can we convince this type of people that okay?
Let me. I'm coming somewhere. I understand where everybody's going. I'm coming based on something like this has happened to me. The only thing there I can see that works is always has somebody that you can say, okay, this is somebody that's. Whenever the person talks to you, you feel okay. You feel okay. You understand? It might be your siblings. It might be someone else. Like when my happen, you understand? And I'm almost lost it. Not I almost lost it. I've already written notes because I think
you told me that. I was just laughing. I was just
and funny enough.
That's the kind of person I am. Like my skin is so tough that things don't really get to me.
You see what I'm saying? It's just like when I was staying there, my sister was screaming, telling my mom. Do you know what my mom said? My mom said, "What have you gone in your life that I've never?" I just said, "Mommy, do you think it's easy the way it's not everybody that handle it. Like my sister, like nothing bother her. There's something little thing, it bothered me a lot. I hardly sleep. She always sleep. I was like, why are you sleeping? And this thing is worrying. Like, I'm gonna leave it. It will be all right. So I just look at my sister like Chim is this kind of person that everything around there it's not everybody can be able to come out with it. And that's why we need people around you, like make sure that you be with people that always have a positive word, not people that always make you to feel depressed. No, there's some people might not know what they are doing. But they're not in your own. You might playing. You just joking like, oh, what are you even still waiting? Your friends are what are you waiting? You want to get married within that person? Because when I saw that story, I have to go deep to watch her move her click of video. She made a click of video. Yes.
The woman,
yes. I will look for it for you. Okay. She actually make a click of video like, oh, I've gotten everything, but this life is not sweet.
Well, in a cursory time, let's just run it up because of our time. I think the advice I would give everyone is this. Because what you just said now, people have different ways of attempting issues. The way Chimeze can handle issues might be different from the way Sheyi could handle. Exactly. But the thing is, as the YPF will be having a program next week, they said, is it workplace balancing or work balancing?
Work-life balance.
Work-life balance.
Of course, you need to balance your...
Exactly.
The way you talk to people, just balance it. Perceive within you that this person could not be happy with this. Just try to be... The Bible is complete. Said everything should be minimal. So when you want to talk to someone, don't just say, go and get married. My sister, hey, your boyfriend is somewhere like that too. He's preparing to get... No, with that, you can just enter the person. That person might reply you like, I don't even have a brother. God will provide now. It's just, with that, you just balance. Not that way, go and marry, your mate are getting married. How about those that have died?
So why
are you not advising the person to just die?
The thing is just that, one, a little thing can destroy people's confidence. Like
Honestly,
we should learn to manage the way we talk to people these days. A lot of people are broken. A lot of people are depressed.
Yes.
You understand? A lot of people are broken. A lot of people are depressed. So even in your own way of, some people like these jokes of mind how you talk to people. Because a little something can destroy their confidence. That is it. If you can't construct your words very well, you better keep quiet. Allow people, because I posted something that I no longer judge people these days, because there are things I have done which I said I would never do. But I saw myself doing those things, but at the long run I took correction, so I no longer judge people. But what I do is I separate myself from those things that will make me make mistakes. Once I see it on time, I avoid it. So that's the way people are listening to us. A little thing can destroy people. And depression, suicide is not committed in a day.
Yes, it
builds up. It builds up. You understand? If you don't have the right connection, if you don't have the right people around you, you keep going down the more. But if you see something, we've been in this position before. There was a time I looked at myself. I talked to myself. I said, "Oga, you are a lion. This thing cannot weigh you down."
Lion Chimeze,
you understand?
Yeah,
so
no, it's this kind of thing.
I know what
it's normal.
you're saying.
I just moved up.
I just want to hail him.
I say, which kind?
Delegate.
You understand? You move up. So that not all of us don't have such confidence, and especially the people around us.
I know happy matter.
Contributes to. So. That is my own. Talk to people right now.
Chimeze, we are too serious. How about the Lily? How it go be next week?
I beg. You guys have said it all. The truth is that even if you have this thick skin in you that you feel like, oh, things cannot get
through. They touch me.
My dear,
Never
lie.
reach your turn.
No, don't be saying never reach your tongue. There is no way you will not sit down one day.
Last year, we are somewhere. We were having get together like this. This guy speak us. Yeah, my wife don't they call her, don't they go. Before I know, don't leave me remain for table. I can't look back and say, see my life. So everyone has gone now to their wife, and so let me be now. The other one called me. He purposely called me.
You still there?
So you still there? So see your life. Now you go.
Now you go pack it.
Now you go pack the cup.
So when I got back home, it gave me some.
So worry. I imagine that you are staying alone.
I sat down. No, I came back and I just wait. I was counting the ceiling.
But there's people in the house. That's it.
So I said,
Chimeze will talk after the show.
No, I understand what you're saying. It's normal. A friend of mine sent a message to me day before yesterday. He said, this is the time I actually need a woman by my side, not as a sexual partner, but somebody by my side as a wife. He said, seems I'm considering getting married soon. That is what he told me.
Good one.
And this is a young guy, and I'll be like, oh, really? That's a nice one.
He is there now.
No, not my friend.
He will not marry his enemy.
Of course. Of course. Make una calm down. Anyways, guys, we've said it all in the studio. Nothing is worth taking your life for. No matter what you're going through, talk to someone. They even said this 47-year-old man is a church goer. She was very dedicated to God, like to church. I beg your pardon, to church. And they could not even notice what she has been passing through.
That's been no good friends. That's me. What I just see in her case is probably she didn't have that good close friend that can check on her, call her.
Well, I cannot say, but then according to the report and the story,
said, she's a lonely person. You understand?
Lonely person and very dedicated to church.
That's my own is just that, one of the things that make me always happy. If I'm silent now, 2 or 3 people will come. This one you are dull like this.
Yeah.
Hope you are okay.
Because you have that kind of friend. Now you understand where I'm going now. To have that positive friend.
Even my nephews, when I sit down, maybe for 5 minutes, when I sit just on my own. So uncle.
They will come to you.
This one you are like this. What do you think? I will just move out.
So to cap it all, we've said it. Please take life easy. We are all into this thing together. We understand the situation of Nigeria. We understand that a lot of people are going through financial issue, family issue, work issue, everything in this kind of economy. It's not easy to have that strong mind to carry on, but then you just have to hand everything over to God, not for you to commit suicide, because come on, you cannot
afford to.
Not even that one. Like you cannot create anything, so why do you want to kill yourself?
Something you don't have power to
you
change.
Don't have one hair. So why do you want to kill yourself? You don't even know where you're going to after that. That's the question.
Well, we go jolly, you go die.
That's the painful part. You don't know where you kill yourself. You don't even know where you are going to.
Life sweet, Abby.
So, anyways, we don't really have much time on the show again, and let's talk about this. Guys, I want to ask you guys.
Why are you laughing, Sandra?
I'm not aware. She just made guys. She paused. Guys, she paused. I just bust live.
Maybe
Guys, why is it that you like?
Okay.
What's that thing that attracts you when you see a woman?
Beauty first.
Beauty. Just the beauty.
I
the job first.
And a physical.
What kind of beauty?
Is it face?
Is it the face beauty or the body structure?
Ask married man.
No, you as a single. Is it like body structure or just face?
Face number 1 before body structure. Okay. If the body structure not tally with the face,
so if the face is pretty and the body structure is flat, it's flat.
Well,
minus.
Honestly speaking, it's really good to be beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah. Beauty attracts me.
Okay.
Beauty, right?
Honestly, but something turns me off. Some things rather turn me off. It's like,
is it off or on?
Off.
Even I will not even see the beauty again.
Wow.
Honestly speaking. So of course, beauty is good to be beautiful, but to maintain that being beautiful, I think there are some things at the background that should be maintained. If those things are not there, You are not beautiful.
The beauty don't disappear.
That's not even where I'm going.
Go where you are going.
Do you even know where I'm going to?
Go where you are going.
Because a lot of women, let me talk. A lot of women out there, they are spending millions of naira just to look good for these men.
The one just died now.
For these men, because don't tell me that this person is actually doing it for herself. I don't want to believe that, because if you love yourself that much, you won't you won't go on that knife.
But another thing there is, I think for that lady that went to that place, one, she do it as much as the money that they pay was huge, but the doctor, yes, they say it's 3 million according to them.
According to report,
I said, were you there? She said yes.
No, I said according to report.
According to report. To buy land.
Yes, according to report. But the thing there is, there's some doctors here in Nigeria that can still do it very well, but they're very expensive.
You have one?
Understand? We know one in Lekki, somewhere in Lekki.
Wait.
And why some people?
Wait. Let's deal with the question. That thing. 3 million. If I have 3, I'll go to I'll go to Ebonyi State, buy land, invest it.
Wait,
structure.
Sorry, I understand. Wait, when all these kindergarten came out, a lot of girls want to have that 8 figure. That is why, that's why most of the girls see their tummy is not real.
Wait, one thing is just that men, a lot of us are attracted to a lot of things. It depends on your choice. You understand? Some will say, first of all, beauty. When you talk about the body structure, some will look at the back, some will look at the front.
Okay,
it's natural. It's natural. So it depends on whatever your own description of beauty is. So a lot of people now are going to adopt. That's why they've made artificial nyash and all the rest of them.
It is
getting just go and buy that artificial nyash.
I don't know the person or what the society has actually put into some ladies or some women's head. To the point that if you cannot get to do the cosmetic surgery, you have to add this, add that, to look good, to look presentable, so that when people see you, they'll be like, oh,
that is low self-esteem.
Self-esteem.
And it helps to, it leads to depression.
It leads to depression.
So,
see what happened to this young lady that just died.
When I saw that thing, the first thing that entered, some men like hips, some men like straight legs. So if they is straight leg, that's me. Will you go and do cosmetics?
Yes, above all, above all, the truth is that you have to love yourself. Have this self-confidence. Don't let anybody make you feel less of yourself.
I like straight legs.
Yeah, if you like, if you are endowed at the front, you will see.
That's the key point.
Be careful.
That's the clear point.
That's the key point.
They are
looking forward.
Okay, you didn't need to look back. The Bible said look front. The Bible said look front.
You want to close
the truth is that if you are endowed at the front, you definitely see your own. And if you are endowed at the back, you always see your own. And if you are ugly, you definitely see someone for you. So please, guys, do have the self-esteem and self-confidence, self-love. It is well with you. This is what I'll be doing the closing of today's afternoon drive show. I hope you enjoy every bit of the show. My name still remains Olumakaiye Ajadi. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Sandra.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shegu. Yes, join us same time tomorrow.